Hi kids, how are you? That's great! Today, you are going to use common nouns and proper nouns in a sentence. This is based under the most essential learning competencies of Grade 3 English under Week 6 of the first quarter. Are you ready? Let's do this! Let's pull up the next slide. But before that, let's have a short review of what you have learned last time. When we say declarative sentence, this makes a statement. This sentence normally ends with a period. An interrogative sentence asks a question. It always ends with a question mark. An imperative sentence gives a command or request. It ends with a period. And an exclamatory sentence expresses a strong emotion. It always ends with an exclamation point. Alright kids, now let's pull up the next slide. What is a noun? It is a name of persons, places, things, ideas, or events. Now I have listed here some of the common examples of nouns. For persons, you have Alma, Julia, Jose, and Almira. For places, you have Baguio City, Metro Manila, and many more. For things, you have notebooks, pencils, bags, and other examples of things. For ideas, you have love, freedom, peace. And for event, you have birthday, New Year's Eve, and Christmas Day. Now, there are two types of nouns. The first one is a proper noun, and the second one is a common noun. Now, let's try to dig deeper and know the meaning of proper noun and a common noun. A common noun is a general name of persons, places, things, or events. It begins with a small letter. Now remember the keyword here for common noun. This is a general name. Okay? Examples. You have boy, park, mountain, month, or box. Now you have to notice that the first letters of these words begin with a small letter. Alright? Now let's have proper noun. This is a specific name of persons, places, things, or events. They always begin with a capital letter. Alright? Now, for examples, you have Johnny, Paco Park, Mount Mayon, or February. Now, notice that the first letters of these words begin with a capital letter. Alright? For common noun, you have a general name. For proper noun, you have a specific name. Now, note kids that every proper noun has a common noun equivalent. Right? For example, for the first column, you have proper noun, and for the second column, you have common noun. Example for number 1 is June. That is a proper noun, and its common noun equivalent is a month, because June is an example of a month, right? Well done, kids. Next is Sampaguita. Sampaguita as a proper noun, and its noun equivalent or common noun equivalent is a flower, because Sampaguita is an example of a flower. And for the third one, you have Monday. Monday as a proper noun, and its common noun equivalent is a day, because Monday is an example of a day. Alright kids? Now let's have another examples. For the first column, you have common nouns, and for the second column, you have proper nouns. Now let's have the first example. Under common noun, you have teacher. That is a general name, and if you are going to have the specific name of a person, you can say Joven Cabiles, because he is a teacher. Alright? Now, the next example is pupil. For example, Jedan. Jedan is a specific name of a pupil, which is a proper noun. And the word pupil is an example of a common noun. Now let's have the third one, pencil. That is a common noun, specifically Mongol pencil, because Mongol pencil is an example of a pencil. For the fourth one, you have city. City as a common noun, and for its proper noun could be Sampaloc, Manila, or the other cities like Quezon City. Alright? And for the last one, you have celebration. There are so many kinds of celebration, and that is under common noun. Specifically, birthday, alright? Or New Year's Eve, or Christmas Day. Okay? Did you understand, kids? Well done! Now let's have some activities. Okay? Directions. Write CN for common noun and PN for proper noun. Number 1, Manila Bay. Number 2, library. Number 3, September. Number 4, car. And number 5 is Intramuros. Alright? Now, you write CN for common noun and PN for proper noun. For number 1, Manila Bay is an example of, well done kids, PN or proper noun, because it begins with a capital letter and it is a specific name of a bay. Okay? For number 2, the correct answer is CN. Well done kids, common noun, because it begins with a small letter. And there are many names of libraries, specific names of libraries. Okay? For number 3, you have September. September is an example of PN or proper noun. Well done kids, because September always begins with a capital letter. And this is an example of a month. Okay? For number 4, you have car. Car is an example of CN or a common noun. And for number 5, you have Intramuros. Intramuros is an example of PN or proper noun. Well done, kids. Now remember, a common noun is a general name of persons, places, things, or events. It begins with a small letter. For proper noun, this is the name of specific names of persons, places, things, or events. Proper nouns always begin with a capital letter. Well done, kids! So, that's all for today. I hope you learned in our lesson. Have a good day. Goodbye.